Number one thing that I would tell people is to, and I think this is probably really basic, but listen. Listen to who you're interviewing and react to what they are saying.
There are a lot of reporters who don't hit 7,000 interviews in their careers. So the fact that he's done that many and been that determined to stick with it.
Law historically being really stuffy and boring and unsexy and unglamorous. Wanting the really deep desire to want to try and break that mold is really what started it. There was a lot of, I noticed that I just didn't really fit in with that kind of vibe.
We talk about universal design in branding, and it's really important to create products that speak to all people. Technology in ads, it could be a wheelchair that is an old looking wheelchair, something that looks like it came out of a hospital in the 1920s.
A number of years ago, it was around Christmas time, and I wasn't feeling well, and to the point where I needed to go to the hospital. And so I did, and I ended up staying in the hospital for a few days just with severe internal bleeding related to Crohn's. And I came back to work after the Christmas holiday, and my employer asked what was happened, and I shared. And they said to me, well, "That's a little too much information." And at that moment, I thought, okay, I better not share. I better just keep this to myself.
And for me, I think that this company just kind of ended up being an extension of who I am as a person, which is, really focused around taking care of people, right? I want, above all, for everyone to take care of each other, right? And that includes clients. That includes, me. That includes each other. That includes, the vendors and people that we work with.
The consequences are for your audience. And I want you to be keeping a language bank. I want you to be connecting to exactly what you hear. And I always keep a note, if something on my phone, a notes on my phone. I'm constantly, if I'm going to create any copy, I'm going to create any offer, I don't start without looking there first to put myself into the mindset of who I want to speak to. Because niching isn't, she's 40, she lives in Canada, and she has children. That's not what niching is. I think the world's got that wrong. It is about what's the pivot point that motivates her, the consequences that gets her going, and why is it not negotiable for her. If I can get into that, my one-to-one copy always converts really high.
I might have gotten feedback, hey, you're too confident. It's like, well, what does that actually mean? Would you tell a man in my role that he's too confident? Or, I think it's really crucial to pivot away from focusing on gender and instead really emphasize universal traits for what makes a really effective, strong leader.
The most invaluable thing you give is your time. Because think about it, you can go out with your significant other, spend time with your friends, spend time with your family, but here you are taking that time that could be allocated, and that energy could be allocated to that, and you're allocating it to a charity. It's so important. Don't underestimate that for those watching this. Your time is the most valuable thing that you can give, more so than your money.
I love that.